having a conversation with one of my buddies and a couple of girls, and just out of just curiosity, just asking like, hey, like, what do you guys think about this? And I get into this same usual conversation as always. It's like, hey, like, oh, I love him, or I love her, or I want to see her get to this point. I want to see him get to this point, and we've got this like fantasy world. They can change. I can make them a better person. Style of thinking, and they're like, no, I just love them. Like, oh, well, love does this thing to you, right? Love does this funky thing to you. I don't agree with that. I think that if you can understand the difference between two words, okay, what is the difference between lust and love? I think most people are in lust with one another. Eric Thomas came out with his podcast on this like probably 2 months ago, about how the foundation that you build your relationship on will be eventually exposed to the elements of the world. Like, the elements of the world will eventually come and shake that foundation up. If you build it on sand, well, guess what happens when a tornado comes through, when a tsunami comes through, when a hurricane comes through? You will be exposed. Understand why you want to be in a relationship. It's not about lusting over somebody, because guess what? At the end of the day, that person's going to be 75 and wrinkly. I'm sure they're going to be beautiful at that time too. And I love my mom, and I love my grandma, I love my grandparents, my old people, but guess what? It's not sexy 21-year-old sexy Steve and sexy Sarah anymore, okay? You have to understand that you either A, build your foundation on love, what is love, or you build your foundation on lust. Think about that.